Let's talk sports, baby. I'm your host, Mr. Roderick, and we're coming to you live today. We're here to talk about Miami Spring Games. That's will be played tomorrow. That's Saturday, April 18th, 2016. And I was told from some sources that Miami football practice has been really physical. And in one term, I heard that is very, should I say this on the air, but violent, meaning that these guys are really going at it every day. And that's some good news to hear. You know what I'm saying? I hope it stays that way throughout the whole spring and then when fall camp's coming up soon. But first off, you guys out there, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And like I said, we're here to discuss some Miami Hurricane football. Um, I'm hearing that Jackson Cantwell, the number one overall recruit for 2026, is really standing out at practice. Cantwell is a big boy. You know what I'm saying? Stands over 6 foot plus, 300 plus pounds, and they say he's holding his own. They say he's standing his ground and he's doing his thing. And also, I have to say that the wide receiver core, of course, we get out of Malachi Tony. He's going to be the ace boom coon, the number one receiver there. But I hear that Cooper Barcade that's transferred from Duke with Darian Mincer that he's doing good. But to our surprise, I heard that Joshua Moore, I heard that he's really stepping his game up this off season in spring practice. And Joshua Moore, he had an up and down season last year. I can't think of the game he played in, but he got injured. You know what I'm saying, when he hit his tailbone in the game, and he was kind of like not the same after that. But they say Joshua Moore, he's put on a couple more inches. He's at 6'4", 6'5", and they say he's 220 plus now, and they say he's really looking phenomenal. So they're saying about the people that's standing out, during practice, that's coming on their own, which is a good thing. But it'll all come together when fall camp start. But like I said, um, the spring practice and the game will be tomorrow down in Miami. And I wish I can go, but it's on a couple of thousand tickets for people to see the game, and it won't be televised. So for you guys out there that's hoping they can see the game on TV, not this time, buddy. But like I said, they said the defense is really physical. Mario Cristobal says that the team is coming along. They still have a lot of work to do, which is going to be the typical answer during spring practice. But I'm hoping to, saying that everything will come together and this thing will solidify, and we'll be back on track for next year to hit the college playoffs again. Um, I'll be touching bases, on my podcast a little bit more about the spring practices and what's going on. And also, I'll be coming on here maybe 3 or 4 times a week, trying to get my foot into the door a little more about the podcasts and everything. And like I said, hit the subscribe button and you guys tell me what you think. And I'll be getting back to you guys soon. Have a good weekend.